Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Casual706 here, back with another Transformers unboxing / review. Today I'm covering Transformers, Titans Return, Convex, and Perceptor. Now on a quick side note, we've got 10 days until I announce the winner of my giveaway contest. Now the way that you enter this contest is to leave a comment on any of my videos. Please, I'm not accepting any spam comments, so one comment per video will equal an entry into the contest. And on September 15th, I will be announcing the winner of my giveaway contest. So you got 10 days to leave a comment on my videos to get an entry into the giveaway. So get to clicking around and commenting on my videos if you're interested in the giveaway. Alright, now with all that out of the way, back to Convex and Perceptor. Now, as we see from the packaging, we have Convex popping off of Perceptor here, the artwork in the top left-hand side. Down here, we have ages 8+ in 3 different languages. We have Convex and Perceptor written there. Transformers going up the side, and the Transformers Generations logo in the top right-hand corner. Around to the back of the package here, it says it's going to take about 13 steps to change Perceptor from his microscope mode to robot and vice versa. And it says it's going to take 1 step to change Convex from Perceptor's head into his individual robot. Now over on the right hand side of the packaging here, we have a couple of other product placements from Hasbro. We've got Leader Class Sky Shadow, Voyager Class Broadside, Deluxe Class Cup, and the Titan Master class Repugnus. Now up at the top they're showing that the Titan Masters can interchange between the Voyager, Deluxe, and Leader class figures, and they're just showing us how that changes out there. Now in the top left hand corner of the back of the package here, we got a real quick bio. The bio reads, with the Decepticons rising, the Autobots power up with Titan Master partners to stop them. Convex gives Perceptor the ability to shrink to microscopic size. He can repair or sabotage systems on a micro level. He just has to do it before he returns to his full size. So he shrinks down, gets inside a robot, screws them up, or fixes them. Alright, so since we took a look at the packaging, we're going to go ahead and open this up and take a look at the actual figure inside. Alright, so out of the packaging, we get a couple of familiar things. We get these little art cards here. Art card just has a nice depiction of Perceptor with Convex popping off there. Pretty cool artwork. Around to the back of the card here, we got some stats like we used to have with the old G1 figures. It says his strength is going to be a 7. With Convex is going to be an 8. His speed is going to be a 2. With Convex is going to give him 6. His intelligence is going to be 10. And with Convex is going to make it 15. His firepower is going to be 8. And with Convex is going to be 9. So not very fast, not very strong, highly intelligent though. Alright, so I usually just tuck these off to the side here. Now we're also going to get instructions with this guy. Instructions are dual-sided, showing how to change him from his microscope to robot mode. And there we go, fan those by real quick. Alright, and as I said, they're going to be double-sided. And apparently he can monitor, or he can observe Titan Master figures on his little microscope bay. Alright, so that's instructions. We'll go ahead and tuck them off to the side. We're going to take a look at the actual figure himself here. Alright, now bringing him a little bit closer. He does come packaged with this right here. That's the actual eyepiece for the microscope there, which also doubled as a shoulder cannon in the G1 Perceptor. So it just sticks on a little tab right on the back here. And there's a couple of different ways you can just display it. There's that tab that you can put it in and then fold it over the shoulder. He's also got this other little tab right here, so you could use the top of the cannon right there to peg in like that if you wanted to, so it's not so far out past his shoulder like that. And since it's got the little peg on the bottom of the thing right there, he would of course be able to hold it in his hand, kinda. It's kind of hard to get it into his hand there. It's not a very big peg, so you'd have to kind of turn his hand off to the side to really get it solid in there. But I suppose if you work with it, that probably is an option to display it. The forearm also has a little peg on it, so if you wanted to, you could do like Megatron and have him kind of display. That would probably be better though. So you could do like that. That peg is also going to be on the other arm as well, right there. So you'd be able to display it on that arm as well. And you could do like that, or you could, like I say, you could flip it around so that it doesn't look quite as big. Now he also has this little blaster right here. It has tabs right on the side, bottom, and the other side. So there's a couple ways he could display it. You could do that side arm again, like that. Or he could just outright hold it in his hand, like that there. And that little thing here is also going to seat a Titan Master if you wanted to. You could hold his hands out forward and hold both of the side tabs if you wanted to, so it was like firing from the abdomen, I guess. But like I say, that's a little seating for a Titan Master if you want to. I'll go ahead and show you how that goes real quick. Alright, so with the Titan Master off here, we'll take a look at him real quick since I got it off. This is what you get there. It's really bland, just black and red for the legs with Perceptor's face on the back. But if you could kind of make that face out there, it actually looks a lot like Perceptor's face on Convex there. It's hard to make it out. But that's what you get with Convex there, and a real good head mold for Perceptor himself there. So, alright, now as I mentioned, you can seat him in the little cannon here, like that, and just put his legs in, and you can do that. So that's a method of displaying Titan Masters in the little weapon there. And I'm going to go ahead and tuck these off to the side. We're going to take a look at the actual Perceptor figure himself. Now we're going to pop this head back on for the meantime. I believe we'll have to take that off later. But there we go. Alright, now articulation with this guy, he's got a little pivot on his shoulder so you can bring it down. That's mostly due to transformation. The arm is on a ball joint there, so you'll be able to rotate the arm around 360 degrees. He's got a little thigh joint, he's got a little bicep joint right there, so you'll be able to rotate that around 360 degrees. And then it's also going to have an elbow. Now the hand is just a precast hand. There's no articulation at all with that hand, as you can see. Other arm, same scenario. It's got that little joint there, so you can kind of have high shoulders or bring them down a little lower if you wanted to. Also on a ball joint, be able to swivel that around. Bicep has a swivel joint, so you'll be able to rotate that around. He's also going to have that elbow joint there. Now down at the legs, there is no waist swivel at all with this guy. At the legs, we got some tight joints there, but we can rotate that around the whole way. At the thigh, there's another little swivel joint there. Be able to rotate that around. And of course, he's going to have a knee bend. That foot is also going to move up and down due to transformation. Over at the other leg, same thing. That joint, if you spin it around good there, you can get a full range of motion out of it. At the thigh, you got another swivel joint. Be able to rotate that around. And he's also got that knee joint as well as the little foot bend there. So you can get some pretty cool poses out of Perceptor. Now, I'll tell you, seeing this version, it's a lot better. The G1 version was real blocky. I've actually got it packed up, so I'm not going to be able to make any comparisons between these guys. But it's nice to have an articulated version of Perceptor. I think they did a pretty good job with him. Perceptor seems a little slim in my opinion, because he was a lot bulkier G1 toy. He was actually like a more Voyager class figure originally in G1. So, I don't know how big you can really get with a microscope. So, But anyhow, really nice figure. I like it. Bring it up closer. Let you take a peek at it. I'm gonna swivel it around to the back. No real major hollow points here. Kind of hollow at the back of the legs, but not a big deal. So, all in all, pretty good representation of Perceptor, I think. Alright, so since we looked at the articulation with this guy, we're going to go ahead and do the transformation. Transformation shouldn't get too complicated, I don't believe. First thing we'll do is take the headmaster figure off. They're usually just kind of in the way when you transform these guys anyway. Well, I guess the first thing we'll do is fold these little hands into the forearms here, just like that, like that. And then we're going to turn the arms up above the figure, like this. This little section here is going to pull up and forward. It's going to pull up like that, and we're going to move this little piece here is on that pin. You got to move it down to the end. And then we're going to take the telescope here. You're going to put that end down. If I'm not mistaken, I think this, yeah, there's this little gear on the top actually moves it out just a hair. So you can take that, and then we're going to put that right up there like that. Alright, so we're going to put these arms down to the side, and underneath that little housing, or that little raised piece there, so that's what you get. And these legs should come out just like that and fold down. So you're going to fold the legs out to the front here. There's actually a couple little tabs, if you can see right here, and there's a tab right there on the leg. So the leg is just going to come up to the side, and it's going to tab into the arms like that. And then you just fold that foot forward. Same thing with the other leg. We're going to get it over to the side here like that. That same tab is going to be on that side as well. You just get that in there. That's that little tab right there. So you just get it in, push it into that, and then set it forward. Now, as the last thing, this little tray is going to come down like that in front of him, and then this little microscope. What that does is allow you to look down at the Titan Master figure or whatever he may be observing. You can take the little Titan Master figure here, and you got a couple little grooves that's on the center of this thing here. I guess you lay them out like that. There you go. And he can repair on them. So you can bring that down to look at them, and like I say, this little wheel here moves the focus in and out. So that's what you get there with his microscope mode. And spin it around so you can take a look at it there. That's the back side of it. This is not viewable. You cannot view through this thing at all here. You see there's nothing to see. So, it would have been cool if that was functional, but it's not a make or break with this figure anyway. So, I think all in all, it's pretty cool figure. There's a couple little spots also on the figure. There's two little tabs on the legs here. So if you wanted to, these Titan Masters have little holes in the bottom of them, so you can stand the Titan Master on the side of him in the microscope mode as well. Alright, so that's going to conclude my unboxing review for Transformers Titans Return Perceptor. If you guys liked the video, be sure to click the like button, please. Subscribe to my channel, click the bell notification icon so that you get notified every time I put up a video. And please leave me comments. Remember guys, 10 days to go on this giveaway. Comments are equal in entries. You can leave one comment per video. So get to leaving me some comments and get a chance in this giveaway. Alright, so with all that said, again, I appreciate the view guys. Casual 706, out.